Hi, everybody. It's Thursday. And the best thing that happened today is that the sun is shining. The gray and the gloomy went away. The wind is still up, but it's dying down. And I think we're going to make it through this storm cycle, which is really good because I don't need the grumpies any more than anybody else does. And the last couple of days have made everybody grumpy. So that's a very good thing. The other thing that's happened very interestingly in this time of this safer at home, shelter at home, COVID-19 pandemic crisis thing we got going on, it needs a better name. So we're going to call it the plague. The other thing that's happened during the plague is that a whole bunch of people I know have either gotten new puppies or new older dogs that they brought into their house, or new cats or new kittens or all sorts of things. And so parts of my Instagram and Facebook and all of my social media are just filled with pet pictures, which is wonderful. So if you are one of the people who is posting your puppies or kittens or snakes or lizards or fishies or hamsters or guinea pigs or goldfish or whatever it is you've got, thank you, because your pictures are helping me so very much, and I know they're helping other people too. The other thing that happened in our area is that our libraries opened back up. You can't go into the library to pick out books and to just browse. But if you call the library or you fill out their lovely online forms, then the fabulous librarians will crate up all of your books for you, and you can come pick them up like the drive-through. You just drive through and grab your bag like you would like you would grab your bag of tacos. You grab your bag of books and you can go merrily on your way with brand new books. And our friend Helen has lent us some books so that we can read you a new story or two until I get organized enough to fill out a request for my own books. So she checked them out and she has lent some to me today on the promise that I will return them to her in good condition. So today we have Wiggle, which is about a puppy, by Doreen Cronin with art by Scott Menchin. And Doreen Cronin is the lady who writes the Click, Clack, Moo books that have been so very popular. So I'm excited to have this book from her, Wiggle. There we go. Oh my goodness. Here we go. For Holly and Karina Anastasia. Do you wake up with a wiggle? Do you wiggle out of bed? You wiggle? If you wiggle with your breakfast, it might wind up on your head. Got a pancake on his head. First, wiggle where your tail would be. His tail's going round and round and round and round and round and round. Then wiggle all your hair. Wiggle all your hair. I'm not very good at it. I'll have to practice. Feeling extra silly? Wiggle in your underwear. He's got polka dotted underpanties on. I'm not wiggling in my underwear. Can you wiggle with your shadow? Can you wiggle with your toys? When you wiggle with gorillas, do they make a wiggle noise? Can you wiggle in the water? Wiggle one fin on each side. Or wiggle like a crocodile, open, big, and wide. When you wiggle where your wings would be, wiggles fill the sky. I think those are honeybees. Wiggle slowly when with polar bears. They're very wiggle shy. Snakes are one big wiggle. No wings, no tails, no feet. Some wiggles are worth waiting for. Wiggle, wiggle, tweet. Would you join me for a wiggle? He's got an accordion. Would you wiggle on the moon? I think we're out of wiggles. Now, see you wiggle soon. The end. So my friends, I hope you get to wiggle. However it is you wiggle, whether it's with your fingers and your hands or your hair, or you jump all over everywhere. Oh, that rhymed. I hope you wiggle, and I hope you move your body as best you can in whatever way you can, and that you celebrate that body that you have, and you have some joy in these days with the sun returning and spring coming and warming up and all of that. And even as we struggle through these days that are so incredibly confusing and uncertain, to remember that you are amazing and incredible just the way you are, with all of your wiggles. If you can't sit still, if you always sit still and you wiggle in your mind, however it is you are, I love you. Bye-bye.